Hey there YouTubers, how you guys doing? Well, today I am going to do my review on the Kanger MT3. Now the Kanger MT3 is basically identical to the Kanger T3. The only difference is it's a little bit bigger in diameter. It's got the metal sleeve over it with the two slots cut in it so you can see how much juice you have in it. And it's flared in, well, it's angled in towards the top where the regular Kanger T3 is not. They both hold the same amount of juice. The MT3 does use a bigger diameter head. The Kanger T3 head will work on the MT3. The only thing is it's a little bit smaller in diameter and it doesn't look proper. I am going to pull my MT3 off my battery. Gonna flip it over. I'm gonna do a close-up of what it looks like with the regular head. And I hate this manual focus, but as you can see, it's nice and smooth right there, and yeah, you can see where I've dropped it and got a nick in the rubber coating on it. It's basically like your Ego battery with the coating that's on it. I'm going to take the MT3 head off. I got a T3 head here that needs to be rebuilt. I'm going to put it in. Now I'm going to show you the little bit of overhang that the MT3 has on the regular Kanger T3 head. That little bit of overhang is enough to annoy me. May not annoy you at all, but it does annoy me, and I don't like that at all. So I rebuild the MT3 heads. Well, the MT3 head that I have, and I'm going to keep rebuilding it constantly. Now I'm going to pull this head back out. It does need rebuilt, has no wicker wire in it right now. I'm just using it to show you guys the slight difference in diameter between the T3 and MT3. Put the MT3 head back in, and there is a little bit of juice on it, so I'm going to clean it up, put it back on the battery. Other than that slight difference in diameter of the head, it's virtually identical to the T3. Vapes just like a T3, works like a T3. It's basically a T3, just a slight bit bigger in diameter with the metal sleeve on it. Very durable. I've dropped it a couple of times, that's why it has the nick in it. Vapes just as well as a T3. As a matter of fact, this went from being my main everyday vape to be my every now and then vape to this one. Has my double RY4 in it, and I vape it. Matter of fact, I filled this tank earlier today and it's a half a tank. I go through about 3 milliliters a day still. Actually, I go through about 2.5 to 2 milliliters a day. 3 milliliters a day on average between the two tanks. I have many other devices, as you guys know. I have the Novas, I have the Kanger T2. I really like the MT3 and T3 over other devices I have. I mean, I have the VV Novas, I have the Mini, I have the full size, I have the Kanger T2. Every tank I have, I prefer the MT3 and the T3 over them. They work really well. Now, I have found out with the stock coils in them, if you push them above a certain voltage before break-in, you will get a rubbery burnt taste. 9 times out of 10, you could have somebody that knows how to rebuild them to rebuild the wick for you, and it will get rid of that rubbery burnt taste. Once you get that rubbery burnt taste, you're not going to get rid of it. I found out an easier way compared to my video I did on how to rebuild them, which I'm going to be doing another video on how to rebuild them, because this video will actually be a lot easier. I've already done it to my MT3, single wick, no leaking, no gurgling. I'm using a 70-30 mix on it right now, so maybe with a high, with a higher PG, maybe like an 80-20 or something like that, you may end up getting leaking, but I'm not exactly sure yet because all I use is 70-30. I really like this, and I will be doing another head rebuild on how to rebuild the heads with one wick only. It seems to be working pretty well, and I'm really starting to enjoy it. So thanks for watching. Vape on, and catch you later.